Welcome back everyone, my name is Rohan Bijou and today we're gonna look at a portable projector and it's called the Apeman LC450. And this video is actually sponsored, but this is an unbiased review. The sponsorship does not affect my thoughts. So in this video, we're actually gonna do an unboxing and then I'm just gonna give you the specs and then I'm gonna give you my final thoughts about the product and whether or not you should buy it and whether it would be a good fit for you. So without any further ado, please take the time to subscribe to my channel to watch my future videos. And if you have any questions throughout the video, please comment any questions below or any concerns and I'll try and answer them. So without further ado, let's begin the video and welcome to Techno Review. Okay, so let's begin unboxing this product. And as you can see, it is a 1080p projector and the packaging looks amazing. So let's actually start opening this box. First thing you see inside is a manual and a sheet that says hello from Apeman. And this is a really nice personal touch. And inside, you'll find two boxes, one that is white and one that is gray. And the gray one is labeled accessories. And let's start by opening that box up. In this box, you'll receive an HDMI cable, and you also receive something that looks like Q-tips and also a wipe. This is used to clean the projector. And you also receive a power cable with the brick. And it also includes an RCA 3-in-1 AV cable. This includes audio, video, and this is old school. I don't think most of you people who are gonna buy this projector are actually gonna use it. An HDMI cable would suffice. And you also receive a remote for the projector inside, and this does not include batteries. And you will need two AAA batteries to operate the remote. Okay, so let's keep all of that aside and then look into the white box, and that includes the projector itself. The projector is extremely light, which is really surprising, but it also adds on to the feature of portability. And there's also a protective sheet on the lens, let's remove that. And also, this looks extremely stylish. It would fit in any decor. And this projector also has like a leather-like strap on the top, which is makes it very easy to carry it around, which also adds on to the feature of portability. And to talk about the design itself, the bottom has a sort of ventilation system where it reduces the chances of this projector to overheat, and it gives a nice cooling system. And to talk about the ports on this projector, there is an HDMI port, a USB port, there's also an aux port, and then there's finally the power port, which powers on this projector. And this projector isn't battery operated. You can't just charge it and just use it separately. It needs continuous power. That is basically it for the unboxing. So now let's move on to the specs. Okay, so this projector, as I said before, is a 1080 projector and the images are awesome. They are very clear, they are amazing. And this also provides a 120-inch display, which is pretty wide, and it creates an amazing viewing angle. And there you can also add a 50 plus or minus keystone correction, which means that it changes the angle of the projector to match the surroundings. So like, just say if you're projecting this onto a slope or like a sloped roof, you can make it look like a flat display. So that is basically what keystone correction is. And to do that keystone correction, you have to actually use the remote itself. It has keystone buttons which can decrease and increase the angle. And you can also increase and decrease the volume on the remote, turn it on and off. And also this is dust proof and this has a dual speaker. And the speakers are surprisingly really good. And if you're watching a movie, that's basically what you need. They have very good speakers. So this projector costs $139.99 on Amazon and the link will be in the description. And I think this is amazing. And also you can change the sizes of the display. Like you can move closer to a wall, which creates a more smaller display. But if you move farther away, it creates a more larger display. So you can actually change the size of display based on distance from like the wall or like a roof. There is also a manual focus wheel so that, you know, after keystone correction or if you move back and forth, and if the display isn't clear enough, there is a wheel on the top of the projector, as you can see, and you move that around to make it, you can make the screen focus or unfocus just by moving the wheel around. And the contrast ratio for this projector is 3000 to 1. And if you've been enjoying the video so far, a sub to the channel would be amazing. To use this projector, you just need to connect whatever you need. You can connect an Amazon Fire Stick or a Roku device You can even connect your laptop to the projector with an HDMI cable, or even your Xbox, as I did. I connected my Xbox and I started playing games on it, and it was really good, really nice. You can also connect your phone to your projector, but you would need some additional dongles, some adapters to connect that to the projector. And to use this projector, it would be suitable to use it in a darker room. And on the Amazon site, it says that this is very good for gaming, for watching movies on movie nights, or even, you know, browsing the web using your computer. But for some reason, they say that you shouldn't use this for Word, Excel, or presentations. I don't really know why. And also, one thing about this projector, it does not support Dolby Sound. So if you do have that setting on a phone or a device, and for some reason you can't play any audio, that's probably the reason. So you have to turn off that setting so that you can play audio on the projector. So that was basically it for the specs. So now let's get into my final thoughts. So as I said before, I connected my projector to my Xbox and I started playing games on it, and I actually really enjoyed it. I also started watching YouTube videos on Xbox, and they were amazing. I actually did a sort of setup where I have a sloping roof and I projected my projector onto that roof, and obviously used keystone correction to make it look flat and nice. And I put it pretty far away, and it almost filled the entire roof. It was almost like an IMAX sort of sensation. So that was really cool. And obviously, for some reason, I didn't notice any graininess. It didn't de-res or any sort of, I didn't see any of that, even though it was way farther back and it was way larger than 120 inch. So it was an amazing experience. I watched movies, played games, and the experience was very nice. And to talk about the speaker itself, the speaker is pretty good. It isn't as great as high-end speakers, but the speakers are really good for a tiny projector, which is just awesome. And the portability factor of this projector is really great because you can just take the power cables, take maybe like your Amazon Fire Stick, go to a friend's house. And I think one great thing about the projector itself is that you can actually change the settings around. You can actually change the color of the screen. You can change it to different settings like vivid, or you can actually have your own personal settings, but there are standard, vivid, and, you know, personal. And also you can actually change the size and the aspect ratio of the projector, and that is also a very cool idea. And also in the settings page, you can actually see the internal temperature of the LED lamp, which is inside the projector. So you can, if you're using it for a long time, you can just see the temperature. If it's way too much, you may have to turn it off. And to talk about a little bit about the home screen itself, there obviously you can see all of these selections, but if you just connect an external device, which most people are gonna do, it would automatically detect that as HDMI or whatever source you have, unless you turn that setting off. In settings, you can actually turn it off. You can turn off the auto detect feature so that you can manually choose. And the remote itself is pretty amazing. It's very easy to use, very comfortable to use, and I think this projector is definitely worth its price. That are just amazing, and this would be an amazing buy. So if you found this video helpful, please subscribe to my channel and like this video. And also, if you have any questions or concerns, comment them below and I'll try my best to answer them. So thank you guys for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace.